Hello, it's Echo, just in case you're new here. I did not know what video to make this week, so I just decided to jump on Twitter and see if some people would let me draw them as bunnies. Chewy bunnies. And I got more responses than I thought I would, so I might make a second video of this. Also, that tweet is pinned to the top of my Twitter profile, so it's not too late if you want to go and post a photo under there and maybe enter your face in the potential to be in one of these videos. So I've actually drawn my followers as bunnies twice before in the past, once in a live stream on like physical paper, and then once in a video where I was using a Wacom Intuos drawing tablet. I'm not very good with those. So if the style in this video versus that video are a little different, that's why I'm using an iPad for this, which is a very different experience to using an Intuos drawing tablet. I picked 6 people just kind of at random, so I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna show you the drawings that I did for these 6 people. Starting with Vivian. So with Vivian, I decided to go with round ears. Usually when I'm drawing chewy bunnies, I will have like one of 2 ear styles. They'll either be squared or they'll be fully rounded. And you'll see throughout this video, I kind of go back and forth. A lot of the differences when it comes to these bunny drawings are very subtle. For example, usually I'll draw kind of like an egg shape for the eyes, whereas these ones are like a little bit more square, round, squircle, and they kind of lean in a little bit. I also tried to capture like a very soft personality because I feel like that fits based on nothing but this photo and my very short interaction with Vivian. So hopefully this portrait fits okay. Also, I forgot about the tail until the very end, but I did remember eventually. Also, for most of these, I'm just gonna try and match the clothing to whatever the person is wearing in the photo. So, plaid shirt. This next one, I immediately knew I had to include it because of the gremlin energy in this photo. This photo was submitted by Adrian. Decided to go with some more square rounded ears, thicker eyebrows, and also Chewy's little like half open eyes when you can tell they're being very mischievous. For the clothing, I just tried to match the general color and style of the t-shirt. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but all of the shadows on these bunnies are just a tiny bit blue. A lot of people, when they're trying to color in shadows, they will tend to just make it like a solid black and then kind of create an opacity, but that can actually make shadows look a little bit washed out, so it might be better to color your shadows. Pick a very dark but saturated color and then use an opacity on that. So all of the shadows in this are just a very, very deep cyan blue. I also decided that for ease of process, I would only put shadows on the white parts of the bunnies and not the clothes or hair. I was trying to make these caricatures kind of easy, get down like a general process. Next, we have Toby Ghost. I've just been calling you Toby Ghost, I hope that's okay. With this one, I used the like very classic chewy bunny egg-shaped eyes, and then I also decided to go with more rounded ears that were a little bit more upright. I spent a lot of time trying to get the hair like perfect, because this photo was like very close up, so I didn't have a ton to go off of. So I tried really hard to get the hair and the glasses right. I also just added some like wispy eyebrows instead of like the full-on intense eyebrows that I've done for like other characters. I feel like those kind of capture like a genderlessness. I also noticed the tiny beaded necklace that this person has, and although there are only 3 beads visible, I'm pretty sure those are the colors for the non-binary flag. So whenever I'm drawing Chewy, I draw them with this little circle on the tummy. So I decided to start adding that for these. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you one version with the non-binary flag and then one version without, just in case those beads represent something else, or it's not what I think it is. But there you go, because you never know. Also, if I drew you and you want to use this as like a profile picture or post it online, feel free. You can pause the video and screenshot it if you want, or I will also be posting these on Twitter, so you can get it there. And although I maybe shouldn't have done this, I put my signature in a very croppable place, specifically for the people who I drew. So if you want to post this on like Instagram and my handle is ugly, you can cut it out if needed. These characters are very my brand, so it's not like I feel like there's an inherent signature, so if you crop out my signature, it's not the end of the world, but just internet etiquette, if you can tag me, I would appreciate it. Next, we have Frosty Pixie or Chili Pixie. I'm not sure which one you prefer. My file is just called Pixie. This is, again, that gremlin energy that I love. It's just a little bit chaotic. I remember doing this as a kid also, when you get into like all of your parents' clothespins. Because the bunnies are a little bit smaller, I just decided to give you 2 clothespins, kind of like their weapons. Also, I think it's a little funnier if they're just like chaotically holding up 2 clothespins. This is another one where I forgot the tail until the very end, but I did remember. So it is there. And then also because I don't usually draw these bunnies wearing pants, I just took the pink from your shorts and I included it in the shirt so that it captures more of like the entire ensemble. This is just another one with really good chaotic energy. Oh, the sun's setting. Do you see this light right now? Also, the only sponsor that I'm working with right now is Advanced GG. They make like really good energy drink mixes for gamers. And they're the only one that has like good creamy flavors, like cupcake and strawberry shortcake. I have been drinking them every day instead of coffee. This is the first cup of coffee that I've had in like 2 months. And the only reason I'm drinking it is because all of my shakers are currently in the dishwasher. Just pretend there's an advanced cup here. You can use code echoisweird for 10% off. I highly recommend birthday cake. It is my absolute favorite one. Yes, sponsors! They send me free drinks. This next one I thought was really cute. For one, it has Gremlin energy, which makes me very happy, but also because this person posted a photo of their partner, which is really sweet. So this photo is actually of Shining Sphinx, so I drew you as a bunny. I feel like this is like a cute gift idea. You should print it on a t-shirt. So this is a pose that I like to call the Gremlin squat. It's when you have your arms and your legs really wide and you do almost like a crab walk. It's a very feral pose. So because this person has a really cute Totoro bag, I decided to use that as like a stand-in for the belly circle. Also, usually when I'm drawing these bunnies, I will draw them with a thicker outline of the eyes on the outside. So for this one, I decided to make it very jaggedy and kind of extra eyelashy chaotic. And then I also went a little overboard on the hair. I used a lot of gradients to try and really like capture all the colors in your hair. So hopefully this is okay. I love drawing chibis in this pose where their shoulders are all hiked up and their arms are out like this, like they're gonna get ya. It's really cute. This last one isn't really gremlin-y so much as just I love your makeup so much. Also because Brioche Bunny is like perfect for this. Your username is amazing. For anyone who doesn't know, brioche is like a type of really nice bread. So I noticed this person has a lot of facial piercings, but generally when I draw these bunnies, they don't really have that many facial features, but I was willing to bet that your ears are pierced. Possibly more than once, and maybe gauged. I could be wrong, but I decided to take a guess and give this bunny some earrings. I also really like drawing these bunnies with their stubby little arms just sticking straight out like they don't know what to do with them, because their arms are so small. Also, I did not know what your t-shirt was from, so I just made a generic band t-shirt, and it kind of looks like an egg with devil horns, which would admittedly be a really cool t-shirt. Maybe I'll put that on my store. Let me know if you would want that. This was definitely, for me, the most fun bunny to color. I love these crazy bright tropical colors. And again, I went overboard with gradients. But how could I not? These are like such fun colors. And also, because this bunny was so different, I did something that I've never done before with any of the bunnies ever, at least not that I can remember, and I gave this one a round, puffy tail. Usually when I draw these bunnies, I will draw the tails with 3 little points, but I decided for this one to make it just a little round puff ball, because this bunny is just like a little bit different from the other ones, and it just felt kind of fitting. But there you are. These are the followers that I've chosen to draw, the bunnies that I have drawn for this video. I'm gonna do one more of these videos so that I can try and get through a couple more of the posts that people shared on Twitter, because I got a lot of responses, and I want to draw a couple more people as bunny portraits. Thank you to everyone who was willing to share photos of themselves on the internet. That's a weird thing to do, I know, so I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my gardening channel and who is watching the videos that I'm posting over there. I'm posting over there way more frequently than I am here, so if you want to see what I'm doing kind of like in my daily life, that's a good place to see what I am up to. It's really just kind of like, you know, showing you what's going on in my garden. I've been posting way more videos and much longer videos on that channel than I have here. Oh, I think the AC just turned on. I'm gonna take that as a sign that I should sign off. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will give you 250 awesome points for making it all the way to the end of this video. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and that I will see you later. Goodbye. We're done here.